Mighty then Collective, we love you. We love you so much. I love you. I love you so hard. Hello, my collective. We love you so much. We truly do. My name is Patience. I am your I was gonna say I'm your psychum spirit medium. Your favorite psychic spirit medium. Host of Spirit News on Spotify, where we teach you about your non-physical energy. We are so happy to be here with you and co-creating in this very unique way. We're new to TikTok Live. We're trying TikTok Live because, you know, some haters on YouTube want to be throwing shade at us, shadow banning us, but that's okay. Whoever is drawn to this message will be the ones who need it. And so we're here to be of service to the collective. We're here to learn our psychic abilities. We are a childhood psychic. We were born psychic. We repressed our psychic abilities up until 4 or 5 years ago, where we were guided by our spirit team by listening to their guidance and following it to empower ourselves to learn our psychic abilities. So that was 4 or 5 years ago. We've documented all of that on our TikTok, and we would love to have you follow us, and we hope that any of it helps, any of our spirit nuggets. We are the host of Spirit News on Spotify, a podcast where we teach you about your non-physical energy that is more of the metaphysical information. If you're interested in that, we would love to have you there as well. Here, we're going to attempt to do a psychic development read. We have been learning how to read the energy, learning how to hone in and learn the gift of discernment by reading energy with you guys in real time. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much. We're doing a new thing. We haven't been on TikTok Live before, but now it is available. So we want to be able to reach as many people as possible to help them find alignment, to help them transition from the head to the heart and the new earth energies. And we talk more about that on our podcast, Spirit News. It's called The Time Jump. If you're interested in that, if you want to see if you are experiencing the effects of the time jump, you can definitely check that out on Spotify. But we're going to do a psychic development reading. Here we teach you guys how to read energy. We believe that anybody's psychic. My spirit guides, which everybody has them. Everybody has a spirit team. Everybody has a spirit team that is waiting for you to ask them for help. And the asking, it is given. That's what they always say. In the asking, it is given. That's what they always say, my child. They're very patient. They're very kind. They're very loving, unconditional love they have for you. And they are here to help you. So everybody has them. We teach you on Spirit News Spirit Burps, how to tap into your own... How to observe, Spirit just then observe, how to observe, how to detach yourself emotionally to the information you're getting at all times, to be able to control your emotions, to use your emotions as your GPS, to learn how to read them. So lots of things. I'm excited to be here. Thank you everyone for being here. We're so grateful for all the support we've been getting, all the likes, comments, shares, subscribes. We really, really appreciate it. We hope that it helps in any way, shape, or form, for you to do it just like us, but to show you that it's being done and to activate something within you that starts your own personal spiritual journey. Okay, so hopefully it does. That's our wish. We're here to be of service. It makes me truly happy to be of service. So we opened up to start. Spirit said, read a prayer. So I was like, all right. So I opened up to Psalm 102. Oh, wait a second. Oh, I skipped a page. I opened up to Psalm 104. Praise of God the Creator. And it was 104. And it was beautiful. It was basically giving thanks to God and all the things he created. I mean, if you really think about it, it's quite phenomenal how this earth life gives us everything we need. Earth literally gives us everything we need. and God made earth, and God made us and made this plane of existence so we could experience physicality, because we're non-physical entities having a human experience. Confirmation. And so reactivating. Oh, Spirit said we're reactivating, you guys. So one of the things that stood out to me in this prayer was, first of all, giving thanks for all the things that God has created for us to be able to thrive here, from food to wood to build houses, from the oils. And it's so funny because I had just put my oils on my face and it said the oil to make their faces shine. And then earlier today, I was thinking about the wind and how pretty the wind is. I know. And it said wind in here and I was like, oh my gosh, where is it? You made springs flow in wadis and wind among the mountains. They give drink to every beast of the field. Here wild asses quench their thirst. Beside them the birds of heaven nest. Among the branches they sing. You water the mountains from your chambers. From the fruit of your labor the earth abounds. I love that. Culture. You make the grass grow for the cattle and plants for people's work, to bring forth food from the earth, wine to gladden their hearts, oil to make their faces shine, and bread to sustain the human heart. The trees of the Lord drink their fill, the cedars of Lebanon which you planted. So beautiful. You made the moon to mark the seasons, the sun that knows the hour of its setting. You bring darkness and night falls. Then all the animals of the forest wander about. It's so beautiful. It's so true. Basically, 1:41 on the clock. Basically, what it's saying is that there are so many things to be grateful for. And one thing we teach you on Spirit News is our journey of how we learned how to find joy in every moment, no matter what you're going through. And by matching joy all the time, even if you're in a tough moment, by choosing joy, because it's always a choice, because this is a dualistic universe. I have to leave now. Oh, spirits, I have to leave now. They want me to read soon. This is a dualistic universe, and we just teach you that you have a choice to choose joy in any situation that you're in. When you choose joy, you match the frequency of God. You match the Christ consciousness. You match 144,000 hertz, and you will attract abundance in that way. When you learn how to turn your mind off, how to, or at least detach yourself from every single thought you have, and to choose the ones that feel good emotionally, not physically. I'm not talking about being hedonistic in our physical pleasures. I'm talking about emotion. So one way that Spirit guided me to learn how to do that, to recondition my mind, is by finding joy in the littlest of things. The wind, the sun that came up, the moon that glows, the stars, oh, it's gonna make me cry. Oh, it's gonna make me cry. There's so many things to be grateful for that we take for granted all the time. And by not taking a moment to appreciate the littlest things, you will miss them. You will become limited. So, praises of the God Creator, Psalm 104, beautiful. Thank you so much for that. All right, you guys. So let's do it. We're about to do a read. This is my first TikTok live. Thank you everyone for being here. Let me give you a little hertz action, okay? Let me give you some frequency, okay? Tuning your human biofield. I got my Doctor Strange shirt on too. You guys, I am Doctor Strange. I really feel, I really resonate with Doctor Strange. When I watch that movie, I cry because I literally feel like I should be Doctor Strange. That was me opening a portal. It was me opening a portal. Okay. All right. Spirit, Holy Divine Spirit, thank you so much for being here with us. I am so grateful. I am so grateful for all my blessings. I am truly grateful. I have everything I need. I'm happy right now and everything works out for me. I am so grateful. Please give us the messages that you want to know or that we need to know. Who's in the energy? What do we need to know? Who's up to some shenanigans? Usually Spirit brings us messages of those that need to be called into judgment, not by us. We're not judging anybody, but as an oracle, as a messenger, You know, we can see a higher perspective of linear views, and there's people who do things over and over and over and over and over and over again, even though Spirit's sending them signs like, don't do it, please don't do it. I'm telling you, don't do it, because there's cause and effect for everything. And people think that just because somebody wasn't looking when they didn't see it, that nobody would know that they did it, but comes that reaping season, and here we are. Okay, and here we are. So let's find out what's going on. Class. Spirit said class is in session. Spirit just said class is in session. All right, what do we got? What the hell? Look, man, no hands. Many years ago. Let's see. So, can you guys hear me? I don't know which way my volume is on my microphone. Let's see. This is interesting. First of all, this person's green, or this cat is green. And there's, look at that. Look at this guy holding this guy's head. And there's alligators. Look, no hands. Someone was playing dangerously. Someone was being careless, reckless. Someone was being a show off. What does it say? It just gave me a message. I don't know. This is my first time on a TikTok live, but I'm just gonna keep going. So someone was being very reckless, dangerous. Someone was being a show off. Someone here was looking for the clout. You know, they were look, no hands. They're not even looking forward. Must have been concerned about something in the past. Someone who lives in the past was trying to show off. They weren't thinking about the future of what their actions or the consequences of their actions. They were just looking for some kind of validation, but they didn't see the danger in what they were doing. They were looking, there's something in the past that has them stuck, or that keeps them in some kind of, oh my gosh, look at his hands. His hands are like a permanent devil sign, like this. Look. Could have been dabbling in low vibrational spiritual practices because of some kind of emotions that he was repressing. And I say he just because it looks like a he in the picture, but Spirit said they were obnoxious. They could have been dibble-dabbling in some kind of low vibrational spiritual practices because they have a blocked heart chakra and they're lazy and they don't have an ability to discern. They don't listen to their inner guidance. This is somebody who likes to show off in front of friends, who may do stupid, those friends that will do stupid things just to get a rise out of people or to get a reaction out of people. But there were people egging them on, because look at this. There are people definitely egging them on, like, yeah, do it, I dare ya. There's something that they did with 3 people, perhaps. They may have messed with something that was actually really dangerous because they didn't think about the consequences. When someone has an inability to think about how their actions will affect them in the future or affect other people, that's a problem. This person thought it was fun at first, or they thought it was fun to go over some bridge, something that was propelled by their emotions, their inability or something about their emotions, because they're over a body of water. Water signifies emotions. Um, they crossed a line, they crossed a bridge, they took a gamble. They didn't see the dangers in what they were doing. Look, he's not even looking at the alligators. I am behind it. Someone's behind him. Spirit just said, I am behind it. They may have been, I am behind it. They may have been tricked by somebody that wanted them to do their bidding or something like that. Somebody that wanted them, they may have been tricked to do this by somebody that was egging them on purpose. I just can't get over how his hands are shaped. Look at his hands. They're definitely like the devil sign. I'm not saying that they were doing that, but it's definitely a very strange detail. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right. So tell me more. That's too many. 12. The number 12 or 21 could be significant. Or 12/21. Maybe someone born on 12/21 December, or someone born on the 12th, or someone born January 2nd. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These are puppies playing in boots. These puppies are playing in boots. This was like child's play. This is telling me these were like puppies playing with putting their big britches on, like pretending to wear boots, but they were playing child's games or something. It was something they were. Puppies are innocent. Puppies are 6. Puppies are, they almost like this person was like a puppy dog. This person was like a puppy dog trying to appease these people that egg them on to do something they shouldn't have done. Something that they didn't think about the consequences for. Like, yo, look at me. Like, yeah, I'll do that. It was almost like there were, I don't know if it is this, but I'm going to say it for the data because that's what I'm getting. The vibe feels like an orphan boy who meets an older woman who he attaches to like it's their mother and doesn't want to disappoint the mother, like something like that. But there's two of them. Maybe it's a couple because he's holding his head. So maybe it's a couple. I'm not sure. So this was some kind of innocent like puppy that was trying to please possibly an elder, to show off for an elder or to get validation from an elder. Come to the big show. Come to the big show. There's something that they did that everybody's looking at now, that everybody can see wasn't real. It was all fake, like a show. It was all an act. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This looks like they're looking at a flyer, but it could be like something online or something like they're reading or something that they're looking at or watching. Negative. Okay, Spirit said negative. They are ugly. This could have been people that it says come to the big show. So that's an invitation to come see this. Come with me to see this. Come to the show. So These three people may have like gathered a bunch of people to do something. What's this show about? About two lesbians? About two lesbians? What? Well, I see birds in here. Birds usually signify to me or animals or birds, spirit guides. There may have been some gossip. They may have started some kind of gossip about somebody being a lesbian or being same sex or something. They started some kind of rumors with people about somebody who's, well, I don't know, something about their spirit guides. And this woman has flowers. She's holding flowers. There may have been a group of people. I was just learning about this today, about humiliation rituals, how a certain spirit that's called upon by low vibrational spiritual practices will infect your social group and can and three spirits. Thank you, spirit. Look, I got three here. Someone initiated some kind of energy manipulation to send a humiliation ritual to somebody, to start some kind of rumor or something to humiliate somebody. And then they gathered people, come to the show to watch it or to join in or something. But what I learned in spiritual warfare, a way that those who dabble in the spiritual arts that are low vibration will cast spells for humiliation rituals, and it will infect your social group, and by gossip and by slandering and rumors and lying will infect the social group, and it will infest each person that has a low vibration that matches that keeps it going. So that's why Spirit always says to speak slowly, slow to anger, because if you're actually being consciously aware of the way you're bantering with people, if you notice that the conversation you're having with someone is taking a turn towards slander or gossiping about things you don't know about somebody specific, then you should be careful, because it makes you susceptible to the energy of that whatever spell or hex or curse that someone was projecting at a social group. So accident. Spirit said accident. So there may be some kind of humiliation ritual going on, but these are like puppies. They're like, they don't, Spirit said accident. These are innocent bystanders. Whoever they're humiliating, I don't know yet. This person wanted to send some kind of humiliation ritual to somebody, and it affected their social group. Possibly even their relationships, their family dynamic. It affected it. Tell me more, Spirit. There was some kind of rumor that got started about someone being gay or something. Not that anything's wrong with that, but I don't think that this particular person is actually gay, or it might have, or being a man or something. Look, we have kittens and puppies. These are children. These are very immature people. These are childish people that thought they were playing around, thought something was fun. They they were making a mess though. They were making a mess. They were getting all tangled up in a web of lies. They were month. Said month. They were getting all tangled up in a web of lies because they were all infested by this energy of humiliation, to humiliate somebody. Who's this person they are humiliating? Someone who's a mother of two, someone who may have two children, someone who may be a mother of two. And look, there's two cats at the bottom. So there's some kind of underhanded behavior going on. There's somebody this person knew that may have been in their house, was doing underhanded things under the table to create some kind of humiliation ritual against a mother of two. What's cooking? What's cooking? Confirmation. I wasn't going to say it, but I'm going to say it. Confirmation again. And look, this is a cat too. This is a cat too. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cats. Is there a cat in this picture? No. While the cat's away, the mice will play. Or wait, while the mice, right? These cats were trying to catch a mouse. Memory. 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 There's 3 main people here, okay? 2 of them targeted a mother of 2 and drew in or collected or enlisted a person's help to perform some kind of humiliation ritual that would, I don't know why yet. Someone who was born on January 2nd, or somebody born on December 12th, or 12/12, or December 21st, because I have a 1 and a 2 here. What's cooking? Huh. I have a feeling something about food will be significant, but I don't know yet. So let's keep going. Why did they, Spirit, thank you so much for the messages. Why did they want to humiliate this person? Why did they send this energy to this person? Cats again. More cats. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 6 here, 6 here. What are you saying about cats? Disagree. Or they're just saying, Spirit just, okay, thank you, Spirit. It's adorable. I think Spirit is equating this group of people to animals, to wild, feral cats. Just wild, no moral compass, no a disregard of life, just making a mess, causing mischief, causing trouble, getting all caught up in their own lies. That I think that's like what they're implying. There's something, look at this. These people are watching from afar, but then look at this. These people are watching too. There's a couple here. there's some kind of couple here that got a group of people to do their bidding or something. Something like that. Something about moves in silence at the top of the deck. I told you they're doing this from far away. They're like controlling something from far away. They're trying to control something from far away. Yeah, look at this. Look, no hands. They're trying to throw stones and hide their hands. They're doing something. They're like cloaking their energy so it doesn't look like they did anything from far away.
Sweetness.
Thank you, Spirit. Because they're a divination abuser. There's some kind of divination abuser. Maybe that's what they're doing from far away, abusing divination to... Okay, Spirit, tell me if I'm wrong. What I'm getting here is that there's a couple here that tricked a bunch of people or did some kind of humiliation ritual, which I'm learning is like a low vibrational spiritual practice, some kind of initiation or something to humiliate someone who has spirit guides, who has flowers, to humiliate them, a mother of two. This ritual infected this mother of two social group for everyone to turn against them, to see them as wild animals, to see them, to judge them, to make them look crazy, to make them, I don't know, like whatever they thought would humiliate them. Okay, a mother of two. They use divination to spy to see if it's working. That's why, but they're far away. They're like not in the same state or something, or they don't want to appear like they have any part of it, so they look from far away. Okay? Revenge. Spirit just said revenge. Now, they want revenge or Spirit wants revenge? Because if Spirit wants to call judgment on these people, Spirit must have told them multiple times to stop doing this. Because Spirit's not just gonna, intervene for no reason. Okay? Look at this. It could be an elderly person or somebody or much older. Paranormal. This couple could be an elderly couple.
Find my grave.
This couple could be an elderly couple. And they have recruited minions. Possibly someone from your past. They may have recruited two masculines from your past to boss them around in some way. There's an envelope with a rock on it. Look at this manila envelope with a rock on it. Some kind of documents? And this is under her foot. This is under her foot. So, like, she's trying to keep it safe. She's keeping it close. It's something that she's hiding. Something that she doesn't want anyone to know. She's, and then her man is in the background. So she's the boss. She's like, she's the shot caller. Shot caller, 20-inch rims on the Impala, holla. Oh, jeez. Oh my God, look at this. Striped shirt. Striped shirt. Someone from your past has been recruited by this older couple to take revenge on you? To act out some kind of revenge on you? Something they're hiding, something they did to some kind of documents, or something they don't want you to see. They're very stubborn. They think that they're like God or something, or Spirit said lordly. So they think they're like in charge of something, or the boss of something, or something like that. But they're always partying. They're always partying. They may have some kind of addictions or something, or... Well, I see a bag here with rainbows on it. So they could always be on some kind of stimulant or something. Because they're focused on money. There's something they did for money. There's something they did for, I don't know what this document is, but it has to do, I don't know, let me see. Holy Divine Spirit, please tell me more. Someone got a message, or there's a message coming in soon, or someone got a message about about a main male. About a main male who's been illuminated about something. This underlie. And I have, look, 2 cats under the table, a dog, and this message under her feet. There's a message, or someone got some kind of message or came into some kind of understanding, a main male, about what's been cooking. They've been illuminated to something about someone who's a child, but in reverse. So someone who's their child, but grown up. This could be your mother and father? Tell me more, Holy Divine Spirit. Thank you so much. They got a message that's leaving them in despair now because nothing's working out for them, or whatever they tried to do, or whatever they were doing, some humiliation ritual. Everybody's looking at them. Everybody knows what they did. Look at all the people in the window. See all the people in the window? Now, Spirit said, drink it. Spirit said, drink it. You poured the cup, now drink it. Because they did some kind of humiliation ritual. They had their hands in the honey jar, in the honey pot. They were trying to steal. They're trying to steal food out of a family's mouth. This main male got illuminated to this.
Cemetery.
Change in reverse. Now they have no movement. Now they're stuck. What are they? Why? Judication. Something about something illegal they were doing. Something about something illegal they were doing to a family. To a married couple to try to get sudden wealth. But they're a thief. One of them could be facing death or the ending in the distant horizons. Say goodbye. Spirit just said say goodbye. Look, I have coffin in the distant horizons and a pathway which looks like a stairway to heaven. Or they're going to be in poverty because they messed with a privileged lady. That must be the mother. They tried to put bad health upon a privileged lady who's gifted because they wanted to be the main female, but they weren't. They wanted this privileged lady to be imprisoned because of a wealthy male who took a journey, who's in high honor. Or they wanted to look like they were in high honor, but they're a false person. Now everybody's concerned because there's some unexpected income that's going to be going to some lovers in a house, or this is something they worked really hard to do. They even may have bribed official people or a community. Didn't I tell you a community? A mature woman. They forged and a mature man. I'm telling you, this is a couple. It could be your parents. They expected some kind of income or something. Now they're all in their thoughts because they could be going to court or something's ending for them. They said coffin, so it doesn't have to be literal, but someone's either going to pass away or they're going to be going to prison because they tried to steal someone's money or something. Like it was their job. Cemetery again. Spirit said cemetery twice. Now they're thinking about a privileged lady who's going to get great fortune.
Sprout.
And they're in despair about this. Look at these two dogs trying to ruin this royal person. Oh, it's 3 dogs. 3. They don't want this privileged lady to have this great fortune. Why? I don't understand people. Why not? Why don't they want that? Who cares? Why don't they want them to have this great fortune? This couple recruited a group of people, including someone from your past, 2 people from your past, but you have a mighty shield. You have some kind of protection. And this is something they didn't see coming because they thought that they were going to get some kind of unexpected income. But you didn't let fear stop you this time. There's something that they did that was like a butterfly effect. I'm telling you, some kind of humiliation ritual. But instead of humiliating you, it made you reborn. It changed you. It made you more powerful. They've been abusing divination or getting readings on you to see how whatever they did is affecting you because they got everyone in your social circle to come against you. But they've been doing it from far away, and they've been having someone else do their bidding for them. Someone from your past. That's horrible. That you're such a coward that you can't even do it yourself. You have to trick people into doing whatever it is that you wanted done to this mother of 2 who's just minding her own business. Look at her. She's just cooking in the kitchen with her children. It's awful. Absolutely awful. Raymond could be significant. But they didn't achieve this. This isn't something they achieved. They were met with many challenges. They may have poisoned your food or something. They may have tried to poison your food or your children. Wow. They may have made friends in strange places, maybe like on online forums or somewhat people who didn't even know you. They talked into coming up against you because they trauma bonded with them. Something about doing drugs with them. They may have talked these people into coming up. Spooled. Spooled. Look at this. Spirit just said spooled, and look at these cats. They were getting tangled up in a spool of thread. Just ridiculous. They were coming up against challenges, so they used their imagination and may have used magic. I told you. They thought that it was the path to power. Look at the little snake whispering in her ear. They took the apple, they took the temptation because they wanted money. Tell me more about this money. Kelly. Kelly could be significant. Let's look in our philosophy book. Okay, please tell me more about what's happening here. I wish there was a timer on this. I don't see a timer anywhere, but it's 222 and 22222. Three dialogues. 3 is the magic number here. Look, 3 here. 3 keeps popping up. 3 dialogues between Hylas, Philonous in opposition to skeptics and atheists. Raymond, Kelly, Teresa, Christina. Good morning, Hylas. I did not expect to find you up so early. It is indeed something unusual, but my thoughts were so taken up with the subject I was discoursing of last night that finding I could not sleep, I resolved to rise and take a turn in the garden. Nathan, it happened well to let you see that what innocent and agreeable pleasures you lose every morning. Can there be a pleasanter time of the day or a more delightful season of the year? That purple sky, those wild but sweet notes of birds, the fragrant bloom upon the trees and flowers, the gentle influence of the rising sun. This is what the Psalm 104 was talking about. Confirmation with a light flicker. These and 1,000 nameless beauties of nature inspire the soul with secret transports. Its faculties to being at this time fresh and lively are fit for these meditations, which the solitude of a garden and tranquility of the morning naturally dispose us to. But I am afraid I interrupt your thoughts, for you seemed very intent on something. It's true, I was and shall be obliged to you if you will permit me to go on the same vein. Not that I would by any means deprive myself of your company, for my thoughts always flow more easily in conversation with a friend than when I am alone. But my request is that you would allow me to impart my reflections to you. Spirit just said calculate. This was a calculated attempt to pretend to be something they weren't, to get a bunch of people against one person who meditates, who possibly is tranquil, is like the tranquility of a morning. They took pleasure in this person losing everything. And they tricked people into believing that they were distinguished, that they confirmation, but they were a pretender. They only believe in the most extravagant things in life, and they never think about the consequences of their actions. And that's why right now they're at a disadvantage, because they caused mischief and told lies to men of less leisure who they didn't think were smart enough to know what they were doing. They thought they were ignorant to certain. They thought they were ignorant and thought they could get one over on them and advance themselves by doing this. They thought that they would receive, and they were tempted by the fruit to twist the truth and to create suspicion against somebody who's tranquil and somebody who meditates, to make it unquestionable. Someone who's sacred. They affected the they developed and calculated a plan to affect people's thoughts and doubt somebody who's a philosopher, who is tranquil. They wanted them to discard them. They wanted them to, they gave their word something about metaphysical notions. They could have pretended to be enlightened, to have metaphysical knowledge and understanding, to comprehend great things that were of mystery and riddle and metaphysical. But they were lying, because pray, what were those? Because they don't even find joy in the little things. They don't even think about how the sun rises and the moon. They don't think about things like that, because all they care about is people's opinion and extravagancies. They only care about material substance of the world. They're repugnant. Spirit says they're repugnant. They tried to manifest through skepticism, but made people believe that no such thing exists. But yet they had virtue of greater opinion that would maintain common sense to make these people believe what they wanted. Fort. Fort. That doesn't even make sense. That's completely absurd. If you come across somebody who's claiming to be enlightened, but at the same time shutting down someone else's spiritual practices, who meditates, if someone's like, meditating's the devil's work, then maybe you should question if that person knows anything about spirituality, because I'll tell you right now, in my experience, Spirit has told me that meditation, somebody who meditates, I would be careful doing anything against them. If you know somebody meditates, then just know they probably have a connection with God, because that's how you connect with God. You go into a meditative state and you shut your mouth, you shut your mind off, you close your eyes, and you sit in silence. Somebody who has the ability to sit in silence comfortably and find joy in the littlest things, I would not go out of my way to try to humiliate them with some kind of weird ritual, because that person is clearly not spiritual. Nobody who's spiritual is going to want to go out of their way to humiliate somebody and then say, no, my religion or whatever they believe is better than what this other person believes. That's weird. If you don't know, that's weird. I'm telling you right now, it's weird. People shouldn't be doing that. If you've met somebody who's like, no, I'm the expert and they're the ones who worship the devil, then, this person's throwing stones, hiding their hands. They're using divination abuse, and they're sending some kind of weird low vibrational spiritual energy manipulation. It's some kind of humiliation ritual. What else, Holy Divine Spirit? Please, wasting time. They wasted their time, okay? Toil and labor in reverse. They wasted their time because they were trying to get some kind of outcome. They're a wolf in sheep's clothing. They have a bad reputation of being a fox. They were monkeying around. They were trying to steal something that didn't belong to them. And so the person they were stealing from meditates and is tranquil and is a philosopher, is a balanced person who possibly has divine protection or something. This is because they thought they were so sly and clever. They thought because they were using energy manipulation that they would never be found out.
Stop sign.
Okay? But Spirit said stop sign. They got stopped in their tracks. There's divine intervention happening here. This is divine intervention.
Medicine.
They were trying to steal chickens from the hen house. They wanted to be admired as some kind of boss or something, but they're a scavenger. They feed on the kill of other animals. Hey, hun, I'm doing a live.
Oh, sorry. Okay, I'm going to the gym.
Okay, love you, bye. They were monkeying around, disturbing someone's peace, trying to shape the opinion of this person's social group. So what I'm learning about a humiliation ritual is that it affects you when someone performs a humiliation ritual to affect somebody's social group. It's designed to make them outcasted, to make them so humiliated or make them go into some kind of psychological break or some kind of PTSD, and it's to put them away, to get them to make themselves get themselves into some kind of trouble, whether that's like putting them in the psych ward or putting them in jail, but from their own actions, because they're like, what's happening to me? Everybody hates me now. Everybody thinks I'm this horrible person, or the slander that they're spreading about you. It's so embarrassing that it makes you go crazy. It's like they wanted this for you because they were trying to steal something from this person, some kind of money, because they're noble, they're some kind of survivor, and they have guides. It says right here, they have wise guides. They thought they were being elusive. They never thought anyone would find out because they didn't move a muscle to do it. They were watching from afar, sending people in to threaten you or to do something from far away. So to take your freedom away. It was very calculated. Someone thought of this. Someone was like, having a conversation, this couple, they're like, I know what to do. First, we'll embarrass them. We'll get everyone to turn against them. Confirmation. We'll We'll spread lies about them. We'll say that they're lesbians, that they're wolf in sheep's clothing, that they're predator. You know, just a bunch of lies. Okay? Just a bunch of lies. Ugh. They they thought that if they took away your happiness and memory, if they changed all your happy memories to wishful thinking, to like, oh, what?
Most likely.
What's happening? I don't know what that was about. I had to put a puzzle piece together. They thought that if they took away your happy memories, if they switched your happy memories with bad memories, that you wouldn't waste your time, or that you would waste your time and you wouldn't be happy anymore. So you wouldn't go into deeper aspects of your subconscious. That you would take something less seriously. They wanted you to feel like you couldn't breathe, like you were underwater. They may have affected your intimate contact with somebody because they're trying to control your emotional responses without you being consciously aware of it. I don't mean to laugh. I'm sorry, but I have to laugh because it's just so diabolical. It's so diabolical. It's so diabolical. It's so. What a waste of time. It's such a waste of time. So, what's happening now? Home. Now, they're trying to affect your home, but your body, mind, and psyche. Maybe that's what this is. Man. Oh, they're trying to affect your relationship because this is a mother of two. And look at the two little cats under the table doing something sneakily behind your back or underhanded. They went to another level. They took this to a whole nother level. They wanted you to be depressed, dark, and gloomy. They wanted it to be reflected by your home. They wanted your home to be a mess, for you to always feel like you're under threat, under scrutiny, to feel like you had sharp obstacles in your way. They didn't. Negative.
No friend.
No friend. If this, I don't know, there's a couple, now Spirit says a friend. There's like so many people who came up against you. This person recruited people that from your past that you know that were in your social circle because they did this ritual that sent out an energy to humiliate you. And so what it did was it infected your social group. So everyone in your social group, your husband, your wife, your closest friends, your family members, your neighbors, your work people, anyone you're associated with, it made that it be an obstacle. So that way you felt like you were alone. It turned everyone against you because they wanted you to be isolated. They wanted you to fuck up. They wanted you to say, "What's happening to me? Why does everybody hate me?" or whatever. But that didn't happen. And so now time is out, that nothing's changing. They're watching you from afar. They're watching you because they're doing things to you like some kind of rituals. Like, look at this person's hand. And then they're watching to see the effect on you, but it's not doing anything. So why isn't it doing anything? This is a groupie, someone who hates you but loves you at the same time, someone who can't be happy for you, someone who hates a stalker. Didn't I say they were watching you? They watch you. Where's that picture? They do things to you and then they watch from far away. Where is it? Where the heck is it? Oh, here. They watch from far away. Okay, they cause chaos, they cause havoc, they send people into you. There's, to cause trouble, and then they, you know, I mean, I don't know exactly how it works. I don't know if it's energetic or if they're like calling people and saying, "Hey, do this." I don't know. I think it's energetic because of these devil fingers. They're projecting some kind of low vibrational spiritual practices to you. So, but they're concerned now because they're in despair. Why are they in despair? Because they did this because of their ego. Because they let their ego get in the way. It's really sad. They can't admit to themselves because they are afraid it'll hurt their ego that they didn't know what they were doing, that they didn't understand energy, that they hurt somebody or a calculated attempt to hurt somebody and it didn't work. Okay? Brian could be significant. Brian could be a thief. I told you. These are a bunch of thieves, okay? Some kind of couple that are thieves, that are always hustling, that are always trying to make money, that only think of a wolf in sheep's clothing. Didn't I say that before? Someone in this group may have caught some kind of STD. Maybe that's why this person's green. Because they caught some kind of sexual disease or infection. Or they have a sexually transmitted demon or low vibrational spiritual spirit that's operating them. So this is weird because I have a lot of energy here. Okay, there's like 3 different groups, like literally 3 different groups. There's 1, 2. Where is it? 3, 4. There's 4 groups of people that came against you. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Up to 15 people, but in 4 different groups that may have projected some kind of divide. This person divide that. Could be more of people in your life that were affected by this humiliation ritual that became infested because they were a vibrational match to this ritual that was designed to turn everyone against you. Now, I don't know if they did it through slander, rumors, gossip, lies, or if it started with a ritual, like an actual ritual that was performed to disperse this energy to infest and infect your social group, which could be why so many people from your past or your social group were affected. And they looked at you, it was like they had a filter on of you. Everyone used to love you. You're just this you're just minding your own business. You're just a kind person. You have kids. You're a homebody. You don't, you know what I'm saying? That's the vibe I'm getting. But this humiliation ritual cast an energy. This is why we feel in our hearts that you need to learn energy, because once you understand energy from your perspective, you can discern these things. This person actually overcame. You can train yourself. Spirit said train. You can actually train your brain to, Spirit said wink, to know and discern what energies are being cast to you, what spirits are being cast to you. This is real shit. And we're not taught this in our society, because then you'll never be able to be tricked, and you'll always be at a high vibration and be a master manifester. And they don't want that. Okay? So there's a three people that are the main culprits, okay? And a couple. So it's like a hierarchy, okay? At the top of the apex of the pyramid is this couple. This couple wanted money and revenge against somebody who's a mom of two, okay? And they recruited people from this person's past to at least two people, and tricked them into helping them perform some kind of low vibrational spiritual practice, because they didn't want to perform it themselves, because they knew the truth about this person. Okay? This mother of two is an innocent bystander that did nothing to these people. But they didn't want to get their hands dirty, so they recruited people from your past that may have had some kind of heartbreak from you, or some kind of unresolved, unprocessed feelings about you, to come up against you. Let's find out what the lie was. How did they get these people to come against this person? Looking for dirt on you. They may have told them some kind of lies about you to make them come against you, to make them say, "Oh, that to justify this." Okay? Because otherwise they wouldn't have done it. If they knew you didn't do anything, and so whatever they did, they couldn't find any dirt on you, so they may have made something up. Or it says vice versa. They could have blackmailed this person to do it. Like, I know this about you, I'll tell everybody if you don't help me, kind of thing. I don't know. A secret lover. Someone who's from your past. Some kind of someone you had romantic affiliation with. Okay? A past ex. Okay, someone who possibly has some kind of sex addiction or something.
Virginia.
They said you had a bad reputation. They said that you had an affair, that you had a secret lover. Oh my gosh, because they're a spiritual hater. I told you, magic. I told you. They use magic on you. They use some kind of low vibrational spiritual magic to get this person. They could have possibly performed like a love spell on this person to get them to come. I think they use word magic, honestly, because this was a past lover of yours, or an ex, and they may have said that, she cheated on you, she was cheating on you the whole time, and you didn't even know. You should seek revenge on her. I know the perfect way to do it. All you gotta do is hop on one foot under the moonlight in the cemetery and flick a booger on the grave of an ex-con. Like, I don't know. But whatever they did, it was to humiliate somebody and to get them isolated. Legal issues. I'm telling you, they did something with a court document because they're broke. And they have nowhere to go. They could be possibly on the run. They could be wanting to come forward and make an offer, but Spirit says no. Spirit says no to that. Because they were like this. They were ready to eat you up. So Spirit says hell's to the no if you think that you're gonna come up and try to take from my chosen and then come back like you didn't do anything. Spirit says that's a no. It's a big no. It's a big no. I don't know. I mean, that's crazy if you think that you could come back. Yeah, these people shouldn't have followed this person. They shouldn't have followed this person. They shouldn't have believed this person. If these people had discernment, they could have easily detected the deception of these people. These people were deceptive. When you learn your gift of discernment, which everybody has, it's just at different levels, you will be able to be a human lie detector. No one will want to be friends with you. Seriously, probably not, because you will know when they're lying all the time. You will be able to detect deception on every level. No one can even tell a little white lie to you when you discern energy. Okay? Because energy never lies. People lie, words lie, but energy never lies. Someone could be telling you something to your face and you can feel the deception. Okay? Can you tell me more about this person they came against?
She was killed.
Spirit says she was killed. They could have possibly tried to take this person's life. Not only to humiliate them, but also just get rid of them. We don't need them. Just get rid of them. Okay? Just cut them out. Blot them out. Find the lesson. Discover the purpose in a situation. Trust that you are learning. Didn't I just say to learn your discernment? Didn't I just say that? This situation, this low vibrational spiritual practices that were projected onto this mother made her discover and learn and trust her own discernment. Wow. That's how she got out of this. Because she could tell that something was wrong. She could tell what's cooking. She could tell what was cooking. She couldn't be tricked by these spirits, these trickster spirits. Wow. Tell me more. How did she figure it out? She managed to be glad. She created her own happiness regardless of the conditions. Didn't I say that in the beginning? We teach you how to find joy, how to choose joy in any situation, no matter what you're going through. We teach you that on Spirit News on Spotify. And that's why it didn't work on you. Because if you're ever experiencing becoming the black sheep or some kind of scapegoat in your dynamic, in your social dynamic, people are turning against you, your best friends are turning against you, everybody wants to stay away from you, you end up starting to be alone. Take that as a sign that someone is directing gossip, slander, or some kind of humiliation ritual towards you because they don't like you, because they want you out of here. They want you to self-destruct. They want you to self-sabotage yourself to get yourself out of the way. There's a couple here that wanted you to self-destruct without them lifting a finger because they had something to gain from this. But the humiliation ritual didn't work on you because you choose joy. So what they thought would be humiliating, you were like, whatever, if you don't want to hang out with me, I'm awesome, don't hang out with me. It's no sweat off my back, because you're like, I'm happy no matter what. I don't need all these people around me or whatever to be happy, but these people do, because they're lonely and they live in their emotions and they don't take accountability. They do whatever they want and they think it's okay, because I don't know why. Because maybe they're on drugs or something. Drugs. They're on the drugs. Because what else could make you think that you're above God? Honestly. Becoming braver, resilience, experience, growing stronger, fresh perspective. Yeah, this made you resilient. They're like, how does this mother of two greed, Spirit said greed, how does this, they're watching from afar, like, why isn't anything working? How is this mother of two overcoming all the shit we're sending to you, all the death spells, the humiliation rituals, all the death to your finances, your relationships? How are you overcoming this? Because you don't give a shit. Because you don't give a shit. Because you're like, whatever, I love the sun and I love the moon and I love the trees and I love paper bags and I love, you know what? I love that there's like so many different kinds of textures of sugar. There's confectioner sugar, there's granulated sugar, there's coarse sugar, there's like so many kinds of sugar. There's 10 times sugar, which is like,
Corinthians.
it's like nothing. Spirit said Corinthians. I don't know what chapter Corinthians is, but let's see what Spirit has to say. Corinthians, the New Testament, 237. 237. 237. This don't look like Corinthians. Okay, clearly.
Mirror.
Alright.
Human.
Let's see. Corinthians.
Sport Club Corinthians Paulista won 2-1 last Tuesday against the Club Atletico Bragantino in a shootout.
Paul, called to be an apostle of Christ Jesus by the will of God, and our brother Sosthenes to the church of God in Corinth, to those sanctified. By engaging in litigation, patronizing prostitutes, and participating in pagan cultic meals, the Corinthians were conforming to the behavior patterns of the larger society.
Quote.
Paul urges them to foster a sense of being at odds with the world. Warns against divisions within the church and emphasizes the importance of unity among church members. He warns members against sexual immorality, teaches that the body is a temple for the Holy Spirit, and encourages self-discipline. I told you, these people, someone in this group, they've been having like sex with each other or something, and they have a sexually transmitted disease. They were trying to give it to you or something, or I don't know. But they had a choice the whole time. They chose this road. They chose this. What's happening to them now? What's happening to these people now? They're reminiscing. They're reminiscing about you. They're like, why did I do this to all these people are thinking about, why did I do this? You know why? Because the filter is lifting. They were all cock blocking you because of this humiliation ritual, because of this magic that was being blocked. They're all blocking you because this couple sent out like a filter on your social group so that nobody would look at you the way you really are. They're right hand. They were looking at you through a smoke screen. They thought that you were pathetic, that you were a loser, that you're a prostitute, that you're this and that. Whatever they were saying to get people to look at you in a negative light. But you're what's cooking. You're what's cooking good looking. You could be good looking. You could be a looker. You have great vibes, positivity. You're an uplifted person. This was an obsessive lover, a karmic lover that you left behind that was easily tricked by a couple, an elderly couple, to do their bidding. See, I told you, now everyone's looking at your pictures. If you're online, they're like, why did we do this to her? Why did we think this about her? Because they were in an illusion. It wasn't real.
I can't hear.
They couldn't see your beauty. They couldn't see your beauty because they were charmed by a snake. Now they're like, they don't understand why they were looking at you that way, because that's not who you are. They didn't listen to their inner guidance or to their intuition that was telling them that that's not who you are. And so they believed whatever these people were telling them, even though they knew that that wasn't you. Now they're looking, now they want forgiveness. There could be a message coming in about this whole situation. Somebody that was involved in this situation, a message could be coming in. There's going to be a time soon where someone's going to reach their breaking point because they were in their shadow and they were being clout hungry, and they realized that they were easily manipulated, and they have a confession. I told you, they have a confession because now they have some kind of sexually transmitted disease that has because they were in a really like lusty sexual energy. They may have had some kind of like succubus or something, or incubus on them that kept them in a real lusty energy. And now they took all the vital force from their soul. They have no nourishment. So now they feel like coming to you with a confession and a message will unstuck them. Will have them be unstuck, but that's not true. Even if they do, and you come to understand what happened, it's not going to help them because the damage has already been done. They created this, and now they have to take responsibility for what they've done because they wanted to flirt with danger. They wanted to flirt on the edge. They wanted they wanted to take without equal give and take. They want without reciprocity. They affected your relationships. They affected your love. They told everyone that you were partying, that you do drugs. They tried to put an end to everything that you love. And so they're going to have to sit in that. That's an energy that they projected. It's not just going to go away just by coming to you and confessing. It's not going to go away. It's still going to be there, and it's still going to have to be dealt with. And so the only way to go through the fire is into the fire. So you created a fire. These people created this situation. They didn't understand energy. They didn't understand what they were messing with. They didn't use their discernment or intuition. They didn't listen to their inner guidance. They continued to sit in their ego, and instead of admitting that they were wrong or that what they were doing was spiteful and vengeful, they coffin. They're going to have endings. I don't know in what capacity. I got coffined twice. Supinous. What's that? Let me see. Supininess. Supininess is a noun that means the quality of being weak, uninterested, or willing to be controlled by others. The quality of being weak, uninterested, or willing to be controlled by others. Spirit, your vocabulary is unmatched, honestly. For example, you might describe someone as supine if they are lethargic or passive in the face of threats or insults.
Probably
You might also describe a person as supine
many years
if
ago.
they give little resistance or are lazy and ineffective. Yeah, this group of people were weak. They were willing to be controlled by somebody else because they are not vibrationally clear. They don't understand their power. They don't understand energy. And so they were easily manipulated because they don't know who they are. And they let somebody tell them or dictate to them the narrative about somebody who's innocent, who's a positive, uplifting person, who meditates, who's tranquil, who's at peace, because they were deceptive snake liars that are greedy, that just wanted money of some kind. Well, if you want to learn about your energy and how to not be overcome by people's deception and lies, please follow us on our TikTok. Please go to our Spirit News podcast where we have a bunch of episodes that teach you about your non-physical energy and how you're a non-physical entity having a human experience. I am your favorite psychic spirit medium, Patience, and I thank you so much for being with us. Thank you. Bye.